What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Today the market tumbled in pre-market, primarily the tech sector. The Dow fortunes is they're down 300 points. Nasdaq futures lost 3% as Nvidia lead the tech sell-off. The reason why the tech sector is down is because of a Chinese startup, DeepSeek. It has set to outperform OpenAI in several tests, and also apparently it costs less than $6 million to develop, and that raises concern in the market because all these big tech companies like Microsoft and Meta are spending billions of dollars on OpenAI, and it just raises a question like, can we develop a better, make OpenAI a better competitor to China's DeepSeek at a lesser cost? But I'll say take this with a grain of salt. Less than 6 million, I don't know, man. But nevertheless, the market does not like skepticism. It likes certainty, and that's what caused the tech sector to sell off. As you can see, Nvidia dropped 12% in pre-market. Also did Broadcom. AMD is down 4%. Microsoft is down 6%, as long as Palantir, and also Amazon and Meta are respectively down 4 and 3%. Now, I say that to say is, yes, these tech stocks are down, but like I said, when the market is down, those are your buying opportunities. Because think about it, these well qual when these quality companies are down, you could scoop more shares or acquire a new position at a discounted price. Because ultimately, they're not gonna stay down for long. They're gonna run right back up to the upside. For example, AMD, which is I'll say number two in the semiconductor space. Number one in that space is Nvidia, but AMD is a well-run company, and it's right now it's down to 117 per share in pre-market, and you take a look at its 52-week low is 114, so it's close to its 52-week low, and I believe this company in particular has a lot more runway than its other counterparts because it's down so low. Ultimately, you cannot keep a well-ran company down for so long. Eventually, it's going to break out and it's going to run right back up to the upside. But AMD has ways to go. It has levels to clear. As you can see, 1 month out, it fell from, I'll say 130. It ran up from 120 to 130. And then as soon as it was close to hitting that 130 mark, it just fell right back. It got smacked right back down to 116 range, and then it's been trying to work its way back up ever since. But yeah, you look 6 months out, is down 12%. Year to date is up 2%, and for the past year, it's down 30%. Now, when I see a stock that's down 30%, that just tells me, at the very least, I know it could run back up 30%. Long term, AMD is gonna be fine, in my opinion. I think like these sell-offs is just a buying opportunity, and AMD is gonna run when it decides to break out. But that's the thing. Nobody has a crystal ball that says, "Hey, this stock is gonna run next month, or 2 months from now, or 3 months from now." All I know is that down the line, eventually it's gonna break out and it's gonna run right back up to the upside. All right, and also, who else is down? The Nvidia is also down in pre-market. Is down. It fell from 142 all the way down to 124. Who else is down? Microsoft is also down. Fell from 444 to 424. All these big tech companies are down currently. And yeah, that was at 9:30. Yeah, the market just opened. But yeah, like I said, these are just buying opportunities. There's not the time to be freaking out or panic selling. And also, why you shouldn't panic sell, especially when you're in a quality company, because when you panic sell, you lock in that loss. Let's go back to hold on, let me go back to AMD. All right, all right. Let's say you invest in AMD for the past year. It's down 34%. All right. So if you panic sell, you're gonna sell at a loss and lock in that 34%. Now, what you could do is continue the dollar cost average into this well-ran company, knowing that long term is gonna run right back up to the upside. And also, while it's down here, your dollar cost averaging, you're gonna lower your average cost in AMD. So when it runs back up, your money's gonna grow even faster because you're constantly lowering your average costs because you're buying it when it's down 34%, 30%, and so forth. But that's the thing. That's another thing. As long as you don't sell, you don't lock in at 34%. Now, you're down on paper 34%, but you haven't panic sell, so you didn't lock in that 34%. It just says on paper, oh, you're down 34%. But when AMD runs back up to the upside, eventually you're gonna be back in the green, and instead of it saying you're down 34%, you're gonna be up 34%. But as long as you don't panic sell, you don't lock in that loss. So technically, your money, you haven't lost. You haven't truly lost 34% on unless you sell um that particular stock when it's down 34%. So it's a loss on paper. You haven't actually lost 34%. You know. But yeah, ultimately, like I said, these tech stocks are going to be fine long term. Like I said, these pullbacks is just another buying opportunity. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I hope this added some type of value. And until next time, you guys be safe and just continue to invest long term, and you guys are gonna be fine. Trust me. Trust me. I know this sucks right now, but it's gonna eventually gonna work out in the long run. All right, peace.